Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Markets Brief. This is brought to you by Anzo Capital. My name is Beck. Today is on the 30th of July. I'm going to be taking you through this brief. We're going to be checking on what we did yesterday, what we did on gold, what we did on Euro USD, and what we expect it's going to be happening today in the market. Again, we're going to be checking on the fundamentals to just get ready to see what's happening on the fundamental side of the market. All right. So, first thing, review yesterday's trades. This is gold, and we were looking for buys above this place over here, and we did get a very nice break above this point. And you know what I did? Actually, this candle just went all the way up over here. The moment it went up, I waited for it to close about this point. The moment this market started, I just wanted to see a formation of a support over here. So when this candle came down over here, I executed myself from this point. My buy, sorry. I executed a buy from this point, put my stop loss down here, and the market went back up. And I hit take profit 1, 2, and 3. The same thing, the same way I would have taken the buys over here. I entered them when there was a retracement over here. So break, retest, enter. That's basically what I did. And I was in the market, and the market went all the way up over here, and it was really amazing. By the time the market got to this point, started pushing down, pulling down, I was out of the market at that point. The sales did happen as well. Look at this. The sales happened before in the buys. On the sales, we had this candle closing below this line over here. This is the line that we had said potential sales below this point. We had a candle bit below this point. I took in a sell from this point, went to take profit 1, pushed all the way down to 2, and I got out. The moment I saw this candle got rejected, the next one got rejected, I actually exited. I just closed the order myself manually, and it went in, and then I executed on the buys over here. So double profit on that side. Let's check Euro USD how it went. It was a very good bullish move yesterday on the Euro USD on the side. So yeah, the sales did fake me out a bit, but yes, now the sales, this kind of didn't close below the line. This one closed below the line, but then it closed all the way down over here. So I waited for it to make a retracement over here so that it can form a support, resistance level over here for me to enter. This kind of didn't really hit the point that I wanted it to hit, so I didn't get into the market. And then all of a sudden it went down, so I missed that. Like I said, it faked me out a bit. But for the buys over this other side, the moment we had this candle close like this, I was looking just to see if I will get any other candle to break above this point. So the moment this candle closed, I kept quiet just to look to see what the market will do. But then there was this candle that went all the way down to this point. The moment it came all the way down to this point and started pushing back up, I took in an impulse entry. The moment it broke above this wick over here. The moment this market closed, broke above, I took a buy. And this was a leap of faith. It went all the way up because my stop loss was down here. And went all the way up, take profit 1, 2, hit 3, and even continue to going back up. So I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, my leap of faith actually paid off. That is the sentiment. So I basically traded this. Yes, there was the technical bit that was already done, but I entered with sentiments. I entered the market using my sentiments that I felt like I know I've seen this move before. I've seen a move where a market does this before, and then the retracement is what gave me the hopes. Let me teach you something about this retracement. So the moment you have a candle like this closes below a resistance or a support level like this, it's a rejection, right? Then the next candle, if it's a rejection, this next candle shouldn't do this, right? It's supposed to go way down over here, either close down or break below and continue pushing down. But then in this case, we have this candle opens here. There's a rejection that has happened on the previous candle, pushes all the way down, send to the low of this candle, and then get rejected all of it up to the entry and then flips green. That gives me already, you know what, this market is not really going to be limited at this point. So I took in some impulse entry over here, and see, it paid out. All right. So sometimes you gotta look at some. There's a lot of things in the market that you need to learn, and some of things come out of experience. Just seeing the market do the same thing over and over and over and over again for a couple of periods, it gives you more confidence to actually keep on executing those high probability trades. All right, let's check on fundamentals. What do we got? What do we have today? Is not Tuesday, today is on Thursday. So here we are. That year, the month is one day to end the month. 2 p.m. is going to be our busiest hours in the day over here. We're going to be having the Bank of England monetary policy report coming out. The monetary policy summary is going to be released. The monetary policy committee official bank rate vote is going to be coming out. Official bank rate on the GBP is going to be coming out. Bank of England Governor Bailey is gonna then stand to speak at 2:30 p.m. and then the advanced GDP on the USD is gonna be coming out. So GDP on the USD is gonna move the dollar, and the core the core PCE price index as well. It's gonna be coming out. So it's gonna be a busy afternoon today. It's a busy afternoon all the way from 2 p.m. to 3:30. It's gonna be just. We also have unemployment claims over here. All right. So this is gonna be a very busy day coming in over here. Remember, by the way, in terms of unemployment claims, we also have webinar scheduled for NFP next month, dealing basically on the unemployment and employment rates over there. It's going to be coming out on 7th. NFP happens the first Friday of every month, 7th of August. We're going to be doing it live. I'm going to be hosting it. We're going to be here live on Anzo Capital Kenya YouTube channel. Do not miss, right? Go to the bio, go to our socials. There's the links over there. Click on the links and register. I'm going to also be posting the link over here as well as on the comment side, yeah, and on the description as well. I'm going to put the link. Please make sure to click it and get yourself registered for that specific event. So 2 p.m. to 3:30, busy. So let's break it down. Let's do everything over here. Let's remove all these drawings, start a fresh new analysis, price action based on market structure, and see what happens. All right. There we go. We got the highs, we got the lows on the monthly bit. Then we got this on the forwards. All right, we got daily over here. Yeah, I'm gonna, of course, put line over there. In a daily perspective, if you have this candle closing above this point, this would be a very nice run over here, all the way from 14 something, 14 6 7 700 all the way to 16. That would be a very nice run. But again, that's for swing traders. Let's go on. Day traders is where he is right now. No, the thing is, my analysis covers everybody. So you see, the swing traders already covered, and the position traders. Now we're going down to look for day trades and also some scalping opportunities down here. So this is crazy. Ooh, it looks nice. All right, so we're gonna cook it. We're cooking, you know. We cooking over here. I like this. I like the way this market is behaving right now. It's really nice. See there? See here? I use the bodies over here because I want to see if we're gonna get a sell below this point, and this is really nice. Then we got 30 minutes down time frame. We got this high over here and this low over here. See that point? Yes, that's the point. That's the point over here. Because again, if I have a break below this wick over here, then I'm safe to pull this sell to this point and that point and continuation to the downside. See? Easy busy. So potential sells below this point. Potential sells below here. So we're going to break down this point over here. short position, put it over there like this, and pull it down. Get out. Yes, like that. That is the sales over there. On to the buys. What we're gonna be looking for is basically buys above this point and see what we can do to most probably capture that move over there. It's gonna be, yes. So potential buys above. Get out of here. Potential buys above here. Okay. Yes. So you're gonna have some potential buys above this point over here. And I head over here. Alright, so there he is. So that's what basically I'm gonna be looking at on USD. These cells look viable, but again, I'm not giving a signal. I mean, let's wait for it to hit its checklist. If it hits your checklist, then well and good. If it doesn't hit, we have the buys over here that could also happen. In terms of gold, remove all the drawing, price action based on market structure, look at it on a multi-time frame analysis. Let's see how it goes. This is what people like to call top-down analysis. I call it multi-time frame analysis, man. It's all the same, you know. Gotta use a lot of time frames. You're checking on all the time frames all together, just so that at least you can get. There we go. All right, daily. There we are. Okay, we're going good. Well, now we got a low over here. I think I need to be putting some background music, you know. Is it too silent? I think I'm gonna look for some background music that has no copyright issues, you know. I'll basically just talk to my friend who produces music to just give me a tune, you know. Yeah, actually that's the best idea. I look for a friend of mine who does music, produces the beats, and yeah, just have it like one for me. Actually, that's the deal. Hmm. Just got an idea while I'm doing analysis. Yeah. So there we go. 30 minutes, 15 minutes. We down here. I just felt like it's so cold, so quiet right now. Super quiet. If I keep quiet, if I stop talking for a minute just to think on how I'm doing, where I'm placing the stop losses and whatever, and the take profits, it goes so silent to the fact that I'm wondering, okay, are we good? Then I remember, oh, I'm the one who's supposed to be speaking, not you guys. So potential buys above here, and I'm good. And potential sells below here. Potential sells below here. See, something like that. So when we have things like that happening over here, So we know that we are targeting the buys above this point, and we're looking also for the sells below this point. These are the point over here. See the short positions. We're looking for them over here to go all the way down over here. So yes, no problem. So here we are, and this is what we're going to be looking at. So of course, that's what I'm going to be targeting on terms of gold. I'm going to be looking to see those gaps filled over there. It's not really gaps, but basically potential areas where you can drive the market either up or down. Risk manage your accounts very well, remember that. And of course, as well, trade what you see, not what you think. All right, we're going to be meeting tomorrow. We're going to do a review on the same and see how the market is going to be going. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one, and everybody, bye bye.